last one. Might as well do her now, right? Son of a bitch. No napkins again.
Yeah, definitely a solid ass taco.
That right there. That's a good taco.
Yeah, it's very well seasoned. I'm like you, I like the fried shell.
Oh yeah.
It's a nice
So,
little addition.
Honestly, until I had theirs, I've never had a taco with a shell like that.
It's like going to a Mexican restaurant and
Almost, yeah.
some of their entrees or whatever, their shells are toasted like this. It's solid.
That was savory. And 2 really is just the right amount. I mean, you could get away with 1, but whenever you're a rather large individual, 2 is just the right amount. It's about like the burgers, really. I mean, like you said, you don't really necessarily want more. It's you don't feel like a piece of garbage after eating it, and
Yeah, you
you're
can
not hungry still.
knock a couple tacos out and still have a few more drinks and just not feel like a complete piece of trash.
Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
Yeah, the only reason I'd eat one more is just for the flavor, the taste.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It's not like I'm starving.
Honestly, we got 5 one night. 2 for me, 2 for her, and
One for mini you.
yeah, 1 for mini me. And she wasn't a huge fan, but she's still hit and miss on certain things. So Danielle and I end up splitting the last one, and it was just so good.
Yeah, it's very, very good seasoning they've used.
Oh yeah.
That's a good taco.
And it's shredded pork. That's something I never had before either in a taco.
Yeah, you'd think it would change it up a little bit, but you really can't notice.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. It honestly, it sits a little bit lighter on your stomach, I feel like.
I agree.
So I feel like ground beef or shredded beef, depending on how
Greasy
it goes.
beef.
It's, greasy beef. It just a little heavier on your tum-tum.
Oh, yeah.
If you comment on this post, it has to be the original post from our page. If you comment tacos, you could be entered to win 2 free tacos.
Like we just ate.
Like we just ate.
You can split them with your loved one, or just eat them both yourself.
Or feed them to the dog. However you...
Someone's going to be happy.
Yeah, exactly. No kidding. But that's all it is. It's plain and simple. Just like our last giveaway, whenever this video drops, which will be March 26th, 2024, and that will run until the Friday of that week at 6 p.m. We'll draw the line there, and then we will, I don't know if we'll do a live video like we did last time, or we'll figure something out. We might just post it on Facebook. Yeah, it's hard telling. But we will let you know who won, and from there we'll let you know how to get your, I don't know if we're just going to have you come here, or we'll have to get you, like a gift card or whatever the case may be, but
We'll smooth those details out after the drawing.
yeah.
You'll get your tacos.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're getting tacos either way.
Yeah.
What's better than tacos? Especially free tacos.
Mm-hmm. Comparable, though, is the smash burger.
Yeah.
So if you miss out on the drawing for the free tacos, come in the next night. Get you a smash burger.
You're paying for those. At least this time around, but...
Yeah. Can't flip 2 bills.
Yeah. The tacos are hitting us pretty hard.
With a limited budget, it's hard to support everyone's eating habits.
Yeah, no kidding. Trying on underwear?
Yeah.
I always thought that was weird.
Alright. So welcome to the Gristled Up podcast. As always, I'm Cody.
Sean?
And I am Caleb.
So, a fellow co-worker of ours and I were talking about one of the more local malls. When was the last time you guys have been there?
I went to Spirit Halloween because the place is half abandoned and Spirit Halloween likes to put their stores in there.
Yeah.
So I was there recently.
I actually told her the same thing. The last time Chelsea and I went, the only reason why we went was for Spirits.
Yeah.
That mall has went so far downhill.
Yeah.
I honestly can't think the last time I was there. I remember being there, but it's been a while.
I went to Spencer's to get a lava lamp.
Yeah, Spencer's, Hollister, the shoe department. Is there a Finish Line in there?
There is a
That's-
arcade in there that a lot of people like going to.
There's,
Oh, really?
There's
And then
that.
there's a pinball one where it's all pinball machines.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's
pretty fun.
Yeah, I remember growing up, that was a big deal. Like when when I was in high school.
For the most part, for whenever we were too. I mean,
Yeah.
well, it was starting to fizzle, but
That was a big deal. Like Saturday mornings, we'd get up, cleaned up, and we'd make a day of going to the mall in Terre Haute, out to eat, shit like that. And now
Yeah.
you go and can't swing a dead cat without smacking just a flea market inside the mall. Or
Yeah, I do like that flea market that's in there.
I've never been.
I
That
was
is
in there
cool.
once. Yeah,
But everybody wants too much for their junk.
that's fair.
And that's spread to everywhere. Facebook Marketplace and
What store did that replace? Because that same
Dillard's or Macy's. I can't remember.
was it? Because that
It's-
same coworker and I were
Macy's.
talking about that. And we couldn't remember.
Dillard's, JCPenney, and Macy's is what was in there.
JCPenney's is still there, I think.
That's sad.
I'm pretty sure JCPenney's is there.
I thought it closed down.
Do you remember like the Christmas ads of like department
I'm
stores?
pretty sure it was
Mhm.
Macy's.
That was cool.
I remember my mom getting just staying on the same topic of pennies. She would get like a Christmas catalog that was
Oh, yeah.
500 pages.
Now you
Had
get a flyer.
everything. I was thinking of the one in Vincennes. It closed
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
And I remember going there around Christmas and
It was always
picking
cool
up
in
some
there.
clothes. Yeah, they had a little bit of
It smelled
everything.
good. And
Yeah. But now it's a fireworks store and
Yeah, Terre Haute is definitely dwindling down quite a bit. It's like you said, it's pretty sad because it used to be. Granted, whenever I was in high school, I didn't always go to Terre Haute, but like I remember whenever like my parents and I would go to Terre Haute, like we would make a stop at the mall frequently, whether we were buying something for sure or not. Like you may just stop in a shoe store or just a random store that mom wanted to look at some stuff kind of thing.
sure.
But yeah, now it's like, you're like, oh, we could go to the... No, they probably don't have that. They don't have that. They
the
don't have
ones in the
that.
big cities are still
Yeah.
alive.
Oh yeah.
The one in Louisville was cool.
Don't they have a real big one in Indy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those ones I think will continue to probably be there.
We went to Indy a few months back, and we were going to... I can't remember where it was at. She was wanting to get a pair of shorts, so we were trying to find, American Eagle, Abercrombie, just something normal. And we went to the Keystone Fashion Mall, which is like they got Louis Vuitton and Versace.
Forget about that.
Yeah.
I can't spell Versace. Versace.
So we started walking around in there and we're like, oh geez. And there was a couple stores in there. I don't remember what their names were, but I mean they were fairly decent names that you don't see a huge price tag with. But then we went to a couple others and she's like, oh well, these are cute shorts, and picked them out and they were like $380, and she's like,
I don't want to bust a stitch.
but yeah, and there was a couple which they had like a Saks on Fifth Ave place, and yeah,
Never heard of it.
yeah, it was ridiculous. We ended up fucking cruising down the road about a mile, and we hit home. I mean, they had Chick-fil-A's in there. They had, yeah,
This is what I'm used to.
yeah.
Well, we talked about the vendors that are in there, and I remember when I went to the one in Louisville, Kentucky, and this guy had this shoe cleaner, and he was trying to flag me down, and I'm like, no. He's like, well, let me just show you on your own shoes, and I was like, okay. So he cleans it up, and it looks great. But then I realized he only cleaned one shoe.
That's how they get you.
Yep.
Not
I
only
bought
that, I was gonna say not
and I
only
still
that,
have
but
it. It works great.
they always have the good shit in their bottle,
Yeah.
and then they get you to buy the diluted version and shit, and then you spend an hour in the whole bottle, and you're like, I gotta get more of this shit.
Yeah.
Like
That guy was talented. He did it in one pass, and I've been at this for 3 hours.
perfect. Like, yeah.
I still use that stuff. I still got.
I do have some waterproofing spray that works very well. I think I may have used it all now, but it was like for mesh shoes.
Was
and
it
stuff.
from a vendor?
I think it was from.
Then nobody cares.
All right,
That's fair. I mean, he's got a point.
that's fine. I didn't get my eyebrows done by a laser and shit like that either.
They do.
That was a weird one.
They do the cloth thing.
Oh, is it cloth? It looks like dental floss.
Yeah, whatever it is. They say it hurts.
I don't even know what they do.
I can't remember what it's called.
It looks
but
like
they-
a triangle, and they like.
Yeah, they bring it together, and it's so tight that it cuts the hair.
Yeah, it sounds awful.
That doesn't.
And they're
sound
fast at it. Like they.
Yeah, those little. Those little people that master in the art of that are impressive.
The little people.
I never see a 7-foot tall individual
Yeah.
ripping eyebrows out with.
You want your brows done?
Yeah.
No, by you. I'm gonna say no.
You can palm my fucking skull here.
I think Claire's is still in there. I always remember seeing
yeah.
that room, and it was like,
What's Claire's?
it is the bright, colorful kids like clothing
they've
stuff.
got jewelry for kids.
You look over,
ear
and you get an
piercing
instant
stuff.
tan from the
Yeah,
bright colors.
They got 20,000 K bulbs.
Yeah.
yeah. Part your hair when you turn the fucking lights on.
You'd almost wish Hollister was right across from it. You know, that way,
Yeah.
that way you can see.
Yeah, you can actually see what you're shopping for. Not tripping over clothes
I-
and shit.
Always wanted to catch them like going through and spraying the stuff down.
Dude, I love that smell though. Like that's one of those smells like on Jason's episode we talked about. You just smell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. We talked about your memory, being able to smell certain things, you can remember it in your past and stuff like that.
Yeah. I actually
That's
just
one
seen
of
a
those
thing the other because I haven't been able to smell for like 2 years, and I was trying to figure out why. And yeah, they said that I can't remember the part, but your smell is actually attached to something in your brain where it immediately brings up memories like that. There's a reason why.
That's interesting. I didn't know that. I mean, it makes sense, but yeah, I don't look into shit like that. So.
Yeah, I don't really either.
Yeah.
But it's always cool to hear about it. Like,
Yeah.
Well, when you can't smell for a long time.
Oh yeah, you're probably researching it and shit.
so you just need a good right hook right to the old schnoz.
Right next nice.
So you think the whole phasing out like of our local malls is due to online shopping, or like it seems like more stores are switching over to that, and it seems like Amazon or something like
Well,
some of those retailers are selling more and more popular product.
yeah, not only like do I feel like that, but like it seems like a lot of those stores are phasing out overall too.
Well, because they aren't going on like
Yeah, because they don't. That's true. I didn't
I
think of it
think-
that way. They're probably.
not to
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
not to go too deep, but I think the desocialization of our
Oh, yeah.
society in general is killing the stores. People would rather. I mean, you would rather. It's kind of like NASCAR. You can get on your huge TV and watch it, and you don't have to go to the
Yeah, you can see the whole race.
the whole race. And now I can get on Amazon. I don't have to go to 3 different stores to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to go to a outdoor store like Gander Mountain to get a fishing pole and then drive to the mall and get that shirt that I wanted when I can just get on Amazon. It's all in the same.
Yeah, you don't have to make a whole
Smart.
day out of
Yeah.
going Terre Haute or Evansville or something.
And then
like
with
that.
the
Yeah.
same Prime subscription, I also get their streaming service. And
Mhm. They're able to offer more deals.
Yeah.
And,
The other
Okay.
thing too is there's a lot of I don't know how you want to describe it. Kind of I have to cut this part out. I can't think of what I'm like. Specialized stores. There's a lot of specialized stores, like safer camera equipment or something like that. You know, there may not be one of those around here because there's. I'm not saying people don't use that stuff, but you know, like Walmart's our best option
yeah.
or Best Buy around here.
Well,
stuff
there's
like that.
a lot of mom and pop shops that are being put out that, like, you have an appliance repair store. All you
Yeah.
have to do now is watch. Oh, I thought you were about to sneeze.
no, y'all.
But all you have to do now is watch a YouTube video, and you can get on Amazon
Yep.
and have
Order
it
the
shipped right
part
to
you
the
need.
door.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did with my refrigerator. My fleet away. My refrigerator.
Doodle Bob's back.
Yeah, no shit. No, I did that with my refrigerator a while back because it was just doing something like it just stopped dispensing water, and I Googled it,
Mm-hmm.
and it said, try this, this, and this, and I'd already tried the other two things. It's like, it might be this valve that controls the water being sent to it. It's like, well, the only way to figure that out is if I replace it. So, like, there's no way to troubleshoot it, you know? It just failed. Didn't work
Right.
anymore.
And do you find yourself doing that just because of our background, or
What do you
just
mean
convenience
exactly?
sake?
Well, I don't
Like,
think
with our profession.
I don't think normal people would even go to look. Like I think
Well,
they would
that's
call
fair.
somewhere and have that person.
I'm
Yeah,
just
that's-
tight. That's my problem. I would rather try and fail than
Yeah.
pay somebody right off the shoot
Oh yeah.
$200 to $300 to come over and look at
Most
something.
of the
and
time
go,
I don't
oh,
pay.
well, this valve was closed off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the
that's-
time I don't pay anybody anything.
I try not to.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't mind working on stuff and going to the stuff to the, my knowledge capabilities. But it's funny, anytime I bring something up to my brother about doing something, he's always just like, fuck, we can knock that out. And it's like, I just look at it, he's like, it's going to take an hour. It's like, are you sure?
I just did that with Dad. He just had new garage doors installed, and he didn't feel like messing with like torsion springs and just doing that, so he hired that part done. Well, he was trying to program my mom's garage door opener in her Jeep, and had it all sorts of fucked up. So he's like, that guy said all I'd have to do is call him and he'll swing by and fix it for free. I'm like, I'm sure after a couple of drinks we could knock this bad boy out. And that's what we did after a few drinks, and I'd go up there and push some buttons. Like, that ain't working. Then my brother would go up there and push a few buttons. Well, that didn't work either. Finally, Dad, on a Saturday or a weekend, whatever, he'd been out there and said he just sat in the chair, had a few beers, and he's like, I know I can get that son of a bitch. He did. He never had to call the guy, but
Yeah, I think
That's-
my truck, I just had to. You sit there and hold one of the buttons, and then you like click the garage door opener or something like that. I found that out on YouTube,
yeah.
which is where you can find us.
Well, I've done that on like the sunroofs on some of the vehicles I've had.
Oh yeah.
If they come out of sync, I had it was a 2006 Grand Cherokee that it came all out of whack. It would never close, or it would always stay tilted, and if it rained, you were screwed. And I found some thread on mine, and this guy said that he was actually a Jeep mechanic for Chrysler or whatever. And he's like, I'm going to save you guys $600 because that's typically what everyone charges. All you had to do is like open and close it 8 or 9 times, hit the tilt, and open it one more time, and it rehomes itself. I'm like, well, I'll be ditched.
Yeah.
I was at my wit's end. I thought I was going to be replacing a motor.
Yeah.
I was about to pay out the ass to have this thing fixed.
Well, it makes you wonder how many times when you get charged for something at an automotive place, how much stuff are you being overcharged for?
Well, you can see that just buying parts from Rock Auto versus O'Reilly's.
Yeah. You get charged $1,200 for a job, and then you go to buy the parts, and it's $120.
Yeah. I did that on those batteries for the van we have. O'Reilly's wanted like $400 for 2 batteries. I had them shipped to my door, 3-day shipping, and it was like $130 off of Rock Auto.
Yeah.
I'm like, these guys are just scammers.
Well, I mean, you do have to factor in their labor, but, a lot of those jobs, say they take 12 hours, and old Joe Blow that's been working there 30 years, he knows how to do her in 2.5 hours, and he's getting paid for 12. And meanwhile, he's doing 4 other jobs.
He's over there playing Angry Birds.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got her done.
It was a rough one.
Yeah.
He keeps the dirty rag in his pocket so he can wipe on his face.
You're going to need new tires.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be about $33.50.
What was that, Joe Dirt, when he goes to pick up the car, and he's like, well, maybe one day UNICEF will get into this. But I can't remember how much he had to pay, like $3,000 to get that car out of there.
Oh, yeah.
The girl was like, I thought you had a Hemi. I was getting a footprint gas pedal.
I don't know why, but whenever you mentioned Joe Dirt, I thought whenever they were at the carnival.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, oh, yeah, you got close on that when he pulls out a aerosol can and Pam. Just, good job back there.
Oh, that's funny.
No, I'm a creature of habit, and I find myself just browsing on all sorts of online stores. I try not to leave the house unless I have to for any kind of shopping.
Yeah.
Just convenience sake.
But I don't know why people think everything on Amazon is cheaper.
Oh, I was just throwing that out. I was
no.
You do a little research, you can find.
Like, there is, I know a lot of people that buy power tools off of Amazon and stuff, and the thing is like, if you go to a store where they specialize in having that stuff there, odds are they're going to have the better deals and it's going to be cheaper because they have more of it.
Yeah.
Are you
just because it's on Amazon doesn't mean it's cheaper.
And
I was
that's
gonna
very
say,
true.
are you one of those firm believers? Like people always say, "Oh, Walmart's got their own line of tires, or they've got their own line of like Rule King has their own line of Milwaukee tools and shit like that." I mean, do you believe that, or is it just
the only thing I do
those
believe
tools?
with Walmart is like Wrangler jeans, for example. Like
that's
Walmart jeans, they're just shittier than
I agree.
Yeah.
like.
But the $5 Roll King ones, you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
They don't matter if you wear them once and blow the crotch out. $5 is $5, and I'll take it all day long. Like, if I'm going out and digging up my sewer line, I'll burn up a $5 pair of jeans all day long.
Yeah.
But
Depends on if
not your
that's a
Hollister
huge
ones
sheet.
that you spend an hour in the store trying to see and look for.
yeah.
Yeah.
People fucking crack me up.
You can get stuff a lot cheaper at those self-checkouts, is what I've been told.
I've heard that.
Which
I've not experienced it.
I've also heard that's why self-checkouts are slowly fizzling out.
I hope they do.
I heard a lot of Targets are getting rid of them, which I can't say Walmart's are, but I don't know why Walmart wouldn't. If Target is slowly starting to do it, and what's funny is the amount of places that are just now putting them in because it's so more convenient.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, like for instance, Danielle's sister works at a local gas station, and there is a register there still, but there's self-checkouts. So
Yep.
I'm not saying she doesn't have any more to do because I can't say exactly what all she does, but I'm pretty sure she's basically just there to watch them check out, which
Make
is
sure
like
tobacco's
it's like,
restocked.
That's what I'm saying.
it's
Is
like,
anytime
what is the point of putting those in there if you're still paying somebody to stand there and ring people up when they get backed up or go down?
yeah, half the time it's like,
Like,
all right, if you're going to talk to me, you're going to check me out. Or
yeah.
like, you know, check, like, check.
Yeah. Oh, I had one of those the other day.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
See, and you say it's good that they're kind of doing away with them, but I'm torn. If I go out, I get groceries, I'm going to the self-checkout because I usually have my daughter with me, and I hate the awkward and stupid questions. Like, you come walking up, you're putting stuff on the belt, and they're like, "Oh, is that your kid?"
No, I picked her up.
Yeah, I
the other
found her in
day.
aisle 9.
Yeah.
She just looked cool as shit. Figured we'd hang out a bit.
Yeah,
Like,
got the same color hair. I think we're gonna
Freaking
get
out and
off.
be like, no, this is my grandma's kid.
this is actually my uncle.
This is me, mom's child.
He's only 6 months old. He's chill though. So, I don't know. I think that's just like the antisocial side of me.
No,
To
I
an
mean,
extent, like,
there should be an option, but I guess there
oh,
was
you
a-
button on the cashier.
Yeah.
Oh, is that your kid? Privacy glass comes
Yeah.
up.
That'll be $72.99. Thank you.
That's all I need out of you.
I think the scare was more because they were saying, "Oh, we're just going to go all self checkout."
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no cashier.
Weren't they using the excuse that opened more jobs? Like that freed up employees to go out and do more
Well,
stuff on the floor?
I will say, having that luxury, they do have employees that would have been running the registers that are now doing the
Stocking.
the stocking, but the
Grocery pickup.
grocery pickup. Yeah, you
I-
got
that
people
is
running
a-
around.
that's a great
That's
idea.
valid.
That is cool.
Yeah, we use the crap out of that.
Because I'm an impulse buyer. If I can go in with a list, 90% of the time I'm fine. But if I walk by the clearance aisle, it's like, we're going to just take a little gander, see what they got
Yeah.
down there. And I end up spending another $30, $40 on something, and it's like,
Yeah, I always.
but it was on sale.
Yeah.
Stupid
I don't
stuff.
fucking know what I'm going to do with it.
I bought a pink Himalayan salt, a garlic salt, and it was like $9. It was like, wow, you know, doesn't taste any different,
Yeah.
but I feel better.
All because you were browsing.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, another thing with the doing the grocery pickup is I have a problem following my list if I go there because I always try to like categorize it on where I'm going to be at, but then I'll end up forgetting like, oh shoot, that's on the other side of the store, and then you're like, I'll go get that later, and then you get through, you're like, yep, good to go, and then you leave, and you're like, damn it. To where
gotta go
there,
back.
it's like you've got your list compiled already, and then you just got to search peanut butter, toilet paper, or like I've never used it, but Danielle said they have like the was it like the like recent purchases or like buy again
Oh, yeah.
thing. So I'm not saying it does, but I don't know why it couldn't just save your whole previous cart, which it might.
Do you remember one thing that's cool? It kind of reminded me of Amazon was doing those click order things where if you put one by your dryer and you would hit the button, and if you were out of like the
Laundry
soap,
detergent.
it would automatically just buy it and be shipped.
That would be kind of nice.
Have
That's
you
kind of
seen
like the touchscreen refrigerators.
That's what I was about to bring up. Like, you can log into your refrigerator and see an inside view of it.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, we are out of milk. I better grab that while I'm here. One of my friends has a fridge like
Oh
that.
damn!
She's a doctor, and that's why she can afford a $10,000 refrigerator. Us common folk, well, Daddy forgot the milk for the third week in a row.
it's
You're gonna have brittle bones for a little while.
It's crazy because I mean we live better than any kings back in the day would have.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they had so much money, but what did they spend it on? There was no fans. There was no. They just built statues.
Stone.
Yes, statues of gold, and that was cool. You know. Still
We might have more money than they did back then, but we're still we're broke.
Yeah.
We're damn near in poverty.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
We just got a flat screen TV.
Yeah.
for the price of a bag of oranges.
I got my 55-inch for $2.75. A hell of a sale.
It's exactly how it is. And obviously, I mean, I think it's, I'm going to tag on to what you said. It's nice for the fact, like, if I run in to get, like, on random occasions, we'll be getting, like, steaks or doing burgers or something.
Yeah.
It's like, we don't have buns or we don't have steaks, so it's like, I'm just going to run in and grab some.
You want steak and potatoes? Yeah. We're out of steak.
And potatoes.
Here's potato.
But yeah,
Here we
like,
are.
just running in for one item, it's convenient. Because there is nice people, and I try to be generous if I'm ever in a line and let, you know, somebody go. But, like, you see this lady pushing in 2 shopping carts, and you walk up behind her because all the aisles are backed up, and she sees you and then just starts unloading her cart. It's like,
You gonna be here a minute.
like, granted, I mean, you've served your time here, it's fair enough, but it's like,
You're standing there.
this is all I've got.
You're standing there with a quart of ice cream. By the time she's done, you're just drinking it out the tub.
well,
Yeah,
you gotta
I'm gonna need another one of these.
You gotta remember, like, while you're putting your stuff up there, you may be able to have enough time to let that person in behind you, let them pay while you're,
Yeah, sure.
putting all your stuff on the bill.
Yeah, because a lot of people, like, years ago, there were people that were, I'm not saying there's not good people out there still, but years ago, people would bag shit by, your frozen foods are going together. But nowadays, unless you put that shit up there together, it's going in a bag.
Yeah.
I'm bad about that. Pisses Chelsea off. I'm just up there yeeting it onto the conveyor. Yeah. She's like, you got a bag of frozen broccoli here right next to this. It's like, and it's going in the same bag.
Yeah, where's the
I'm like,
battery?
I'm trying to get the hell out of here.
Where's the batteries? Oh, they're in the bag with the pink Himalayan.
Yeah, I've done that multiple times. She gets real happy with me whenever I come home and I got a bottle of Drano with the bread. So I'm trying to save bags here.
Yeah.
Does everybody have a cabinet at home where they got all those bags? Still,
I've got a drawer.
Yeah.
We got a bag. Full bag.
My grandma used to have, it was, you would
Get
walk
the
into
big
her
ass Coles
kitchen.
bag and fucking stuff it in there.
Well, she had one of them like crocheted farm animals. You just like reach up the skirt and you pull out a damn bag. It's like just molesting a damn farm animal and you come out the Walmart sack ready to go.
Well, they fit those little bathroom
Oh yeah.
trash cans.
Yeah, I mean, is that it? That's gotta be what everybody uses fucking Walmart bags for. Like, why buy trash bags?
Yeah. We just paid $200 for these bags.
Yeah. I ain't letting them to go to waste like that. They're a little redundant.
It's
I
just
mean-
as classy of like a shower beer. If you're too high class to have a Walmart sack as a trash bag, I ain't got time for you.
I mean,
Yeah.
you buy trash bags to put in a bag to take them home, to put the trash bag in the trash can, to put the Walmart sack in, to throw away.
And it never fails. When you do throw the Walmart sacks away, it fills up the trash can. It's like, well, I just filled this bag full of bags. Time to get rid of the damn thing. That girl's busting at the seams.
That can of biscuits.
So, if you guys were one of the individuals that got caught buying a 55-inch TV for a bag of oranges, you think you could escape prison?
No. I think prison's pretty much impossible to leave.
Okay, what about a local jail?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
say that like you've done it.
So
Well, I mean, it's like, where there's a will, there's a way with that stuff.
So what makes
Those
you think you can't with a prison though? I mean, other than fucking snipers, but
Well, it
Like-
depends on what.
yeah, it depends on where you're at.
Drive up to Terre Haute and look at that federal prison.
Well,
and-
hopefully I'm not in a max prison for fucking
Well, I know,
TV,
but
but
I'm just the local places, yes, because like those they don't care, you know. They're just wanting to go home. Those federal places, like,
That's yeah.
they get their ass handed to them if they let out.
Mm-hmm.
I think it depends on what I was in for. Like, obviously, not talking about I'm talking about sentence time. Like, if I was in there for a handful of years, I think I don't know if I could break out, but I think I could come up with a good plan to attempt.
Everyone thinks they can come up with a plan.
Well, I've never been in those shoes.
I'm sure they've all got plans.
I'll be honest with you. If I wound up, we'll just say, since you brought it up, a federal prison, I don't care if I'm there a year or a lifetime. I'm somebody's bitch in the first couple of months. There's no way I'm escaping, and there's no way I'm whooping somebody's ass to get out of there. I'm going to go up, and they say, you always got to find the biggest man on the block and just kick his ass. I'm going to hit him and be like, so I'm going to start my 3-part apology.
Yeah.
I was told this is what I need to do.
God, you are huge.
You are a mountain.
It's a huge bitch.
Yeah, I'm holding somebody's pocket the first week.
The crazy thing about that place is like their windows face the other windows.
Yeah.
The only place they can see that has grass is the middle. You can't see out.
Yeah,
I just get like.
What about prisons that are like out in the desert? Or even
like
if
longest yard.
Longest yard.
Where even if you do break out, where the hell are you going?
Yeah.
At least there you have a fan running to get some air movement.
I don't know if I mean, if I'm sitting here thinking I could get out of prison, I think I could do a local jail, but I don't know.
Local jail
would be easier.
It would be fun.
Hell, I drive by there
to
on a
do
motorcycle
this.
sometimes. You can see the guys out there smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
If I wasn't ripping this heater right now, I'd so arrest your ass. But I ain't gonna.
I always just think, I bet you wish you had one of these.
No, that's you brought up longest yard. I'm gonna be one of those cheerleaders.
I can't remember what he says.
It's something like, hang on.
You're just gonna have to insert the clip.
Yeah. Do it whenever he's talking to that fucking
whatever,
guy's
white
name.
freckle.
Back freckle.
That freckle.
Your breath smells like 8 cans of shock shit.
Yeah, whatever, back freckle.
If you think you could get out, would you do it Shawshank style?
You talking just digging a tunnel out to
He
the other
digs a
side?
tunnel and then gets
yeah.
down to the shit pipe, waits till she's storming out, and he fucking. My problem is, I'd get in that fucking shit tunnel and I'd fucking have a panic attack.
One or two things are going to happen to me in that instance.
Oh
One.
my god, I'm about to freak out thinking about it. Fuck.
One, I'm going to make it all the way out, and whenever I'm trying to bust through the ground, I'm going to Winnie the Pooh the damn hole, and I'm just going to be sitting there stuck.
Yeah, I'm over here.
Prison's better than this.
I'll take a week in the hole. Fuck this.
Or two, I'm going to misjudge my distance, be like, oh, I've been digging on this bitch for months. I'm just going to pop up in the cell next to me. It's like,
Yeah. Or you somehow do a circle.
Yeah, because they say, like, whenever you're in the desert and you have nothing to surround yourself with, you'll eventually walk in a circle,
Yeah, I can see that.
depending on whichever your dominant side is.
make it all the way around. Come back and it's like, wait a minute, there's already a tunnel here.
Sons of bitches, they got out before me. Maybe I should follow theirs.
They're going to pop up and the guards are just waiting for me like, what the fuck were you doing? Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
Obviously it wasn't right.
Them boys escaping Alcatraz was a feat.
Oh, yeah. Did they escape though?
Well, from my understanding, there was a letter that just come out recently where one of them actually nailed it and said, "Hey, I'm actually."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is wild.
And from my understanding, the dude is really old and he's about to die.
Is Alcatraz, is that the one out there in the middle of the ocean?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Or
in the
like-
middle of the
It's
bay.
kind of like
Yeah.
on an
Yeah.
island.
There's no fucking way you're getting off of it. They did.
Somebody
someone, But
supposedly. Nowadays, you're probably not. No.
Well, it's closed
Oh
down.
yeah, that's
and
true. It's closed
abandoned.
down. I remember watching. I watched a ghost hunting show. They
Ghost
were on.
Adventures.
Yeah.
Ghost
Zach Bagans.
yeah.
Oh my God! Did you just hear that? Did you just hear that?
Then he's like, Tyler, go down there.
Yeah.
Go look.
That's Jason's like role model, and I hope he watches this episode because he's going to be very upset that I said that.
I enjoyed watching it, but every episode was the same, no matter where they were at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I was just standing right there, and I felt a presence come up behind me, and it was just, oh my God, I can't even believe it.
My chest is burning.
Look at this!
Yeah. Oh my God, do you see
I
that?
got a red mark. It was a very entertaining show, though.
Yeah,
I loved
I
it.
just liked seeing the places they went to.
Oh yeah. Well, we talked about going to a local abandoned place.
Yeah, I mean, I like going in there for the photography, but I don't believe in a lot of that stuff.
I do to an extent, but as far as like their reactions,
Yeah, I honestly wish I'd be pushed down the stairs by like something like that. You know, because then you can get up and be like, "Wow, we're here for a reason."
You're like, holy fuck.
that goes to standing up around the corner, but I got that bitch.
That'd be a fucking Scooby-Doo episode. I'd be out of there. Gosh. Don't forget, before it's too late, our Gristled Up podcast t-shirts are in. Sponsored by the Woods Event Center and Bar. Sizes, I think lowest size we got was medium. So medium to 2X is $20. And then we had to upcharge just a little bit on sizes 3X up. So they're going to be $25, which most of you that have those sizes already know that. But if not, this is making you aware of it. We apologize for having to upcharge it, but we almost owed money
Yeah.
on them, and
that comes back on us. We
Right,
kinda
that was
jumped
our
the gun
fault.
whenever we were taking orders. We were
Right.
excited. Should have held off just a skosh before we had all the deets, but
hopefully you all understand. But anyways, so far we appreciate everybody that has paid for their shirts, picked them up. We appreciate the support. Not only you wanting a t-shirt, but you giving us the money for the shirts. I don't know, it's just nice getting our name out and about. I mean, I haven't seen anybody wearing them yet, but it's going to be weird. We catch one in public at Walmart.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that'd be awesome.
It's obviously we're still not a whole lot. We're nothing big and famous or anything. We average decent views occasionally, but it's just going to be weird.
It will be. Those are the Gristled Up guys.
Yeah. But, anyways, like we said, thank you for the support. Also, thank you to the Woods Event Center and Bar for sponsoring us and allowing us to have the opportunity to get shirts made. Thank you, Jazzco Promotions, for making the shirts. But other than that, we really appreciate it.
Yeah. And I don't know if he's going to keep watching or if he has watched, but told Riley Pirtle I'd say thanks for the Pirtle Farm Designs hats that we got a hold of.
Yeah, I bought one. It's nice.
I bought a couple. You can find him on Facebook. He's got a bunch of great designs. He does a bunch of woodworking, and at least the pictures that I've seen it turns out beautiful. So give him a gander. We appreciate the hats from him. Like Caleb had mentioned, thank you for the Woods Event Center for everything they've done for us. Court and Sarah, you guys are awesome. And I think that's pretty well all we got for this one.
Yep.
So again, as always, I'm Cody.
Sean.
I'm Caleb.